Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a first half flip through of my current planner and all my finished spreads. Of course I have a 2016-2017 neutral vertical with a black coil, and this is actually a cover made by Erin Condren, but it uses my original art. So I had them do the front and back. This is my Planner Usagi or Planner Sailor Moon drawing. And I think it came up really cute. The key to doing these covers is having a huge image and making sure it's 300 dpi for good printing. But if you like this cover, you will want to subscribe, because very soon I will be doing a giveaway of a whole 2018 planner with this cover on it. It'll only be you and me who have this cover in the world. So if you really love it and Sailor Moon, make sure to subscribe so you can catch that giveaway when it comes up. It will have its own video, so it won't be hidden anywhere. But yeah, that's the planner I'm using right now, and this is just the inside color. It's the one next to lavender, I'm not sure, but I think it matches pretty well with my own purple stripes, so that's pretty awesome. So that's the cover. And then we'll start going through. I just made this little name sticker, and I used, this artist is on Etsy called Wool and Water, and I got this sticker free with one of her prints. So let's see what I'm doing. First of all, the first half of the year is all here in my planning ahead section. Because of the quote at the top about success, I decided to do a bit differently, and I wrote down all of the great successes, personal, work-wise, whatever, that I had during the month. And then I got a bit bored with it, so I thought I could have a little bit more because I was writing pretty small. So I added some doodles related to what happened in the month, and then I just put in this deco sticker from a kit that I didn't use, but I used that kit in June. So that's what I've been doing here, and I just hand-lettered all the months in. I still got to fill out July, but so that's what I've got going on these pages. And I've got, like, you know, I baked an awesome cake, I wrote a great abstract. Here, I moved into my new office, successful paper at a conference, asked to tutor March, I taught my first shoots, my London abstract was accepted, April, it was Lachlan's birthday, which is what I wrote here, helped students with essays, May, I booked my trip, I marked essays, June, I flew to the UK alone, and I did all that great stuff there. So that was that month and what I've been doing. So first of all, here we have the notes page. This is a notes page that I made myself, and you'll see it's not very long lived, but I've been trying it out. I usually give up on notes pages after a while. And I actually covered all of the quotes with art stickers that I made, because I'm not a huge fan of quotations. So you'll see those throughout. Then this is the first monthly. Yeah, I decided to write something every day, try to do different drawings or fonts. Here I tried to mimic the Final Fantasy font. So yeah, I thought that was fun, and I thought because the spread was so light with the black, I thought that looked actually really cool. So there's some highlights of the month if you wanted to, well, not all highlights. I had an anxiety attack that day, which was no fun. Well, let's get into the actual planning. So the very first week I used this Prince 6 kit. I think it's really meant to be artwork for Halloween, but she sort of, with the champagne and everything, and the best has yet to come, I thought it was a really good New Year's first week of the New Year kit, because I already had like a perfect New Year's Eve kit from this clip art from Scribble Prints Co. Sorry. So I decided to use this as the first week. Sorry, there's a bit of glare. Yeah, I thought that was really, really cute. Oh my god, I got 350 subs that day. Because, I don't know, we did something, but we ended up having Christmas dinner on the 4th of Jan. Because I was in New York, that's why. Oh yeah, but anyway. So that was this week. The next week, I finally got into my summer kits because I had been on summer starts in November for us. November, December, I don't know. No, it starts December, but that's Christmas. So I used this kit from Caress Press. I think it was Elephant Wishes or something. But I thought this was gorgeous, so bright and colorful and perfect for summer. I actually really loved how this came out. So that was this one. Love it. Then this one I don't think I filmed. I did it by myself. And it was a Glam Planner mystery kit. The mystery kit before I'd actually subscribed. So I picked this up as a glitch kit. But after my writing and doing the no white space, I thought I actually kind of ruined it. And I don't like it that much, to be honest. I really love this full box though, so I couldn't cover it. So that's one thing. I used a Happy Planner sticker here, be productive. I have way too many little things on this day. Oh, and then this day was the Women's March that happened all over the world. It didn't happen in my city. But I had to mark it just with the simple symbol, and I used Fox and Cactus, Wonder Woman, and Storm, you know, to be inclusive feminism, thank you. So I did that to mark the amazing Women's March that happened after that horrific election. So yeah, and then I used some Simply Gilded washi down the bottom instead of one that came in the kit. So that's what I did for that week. Then this week is actually one that I made myself. A lot of this clip art has come out in other stores now, so you probably could still find it elsewhere, but this is how I did it for myself. I thought this came out really clean and cute. I really loved it. Anything big happened? Oh yeah, it was Rachel's birthday. I think it was the week before. Sometime, anyway, we had a birthday lunch. It was Lunar New Year. I had a really bad anxiety attack. That was that day. But yes, yeah, so that was that week of January. That was the last week of January there. And then we get into February. I love this painting for this month. And this monthly kit was drawn by J. Crew Plans or Jessica of Scribble Prints Co. I thought it was so adorable, and I used a thicker pen, which I thought looked amazing. This is the month that I went to New Zealand for a conference. Yeah, that's basically all that really happened. On the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel, which is the 13th of Feb. But this was the Hello kit that I did. I tried to do sort of romantic February for Valentine's Day. Then this week I used the Caress Press Girl Boss kit. I think this is version 2 to mark my trip to New Zealand, and I presented on the Wednesday, and it was alright. It was okay. I had an okay time. Yeah, it was my first time in New Zealand, and it was a lot like Australia, to be honest. But that was alright. So yeah, I didn't do much. I left this at home, I think, so it's not filled out too much. But that was the Caress Press Girl Boss kit. Then the week of Valentine's Day, I used this kit from Scribble Prints Co. And yeah, we just had Valentine's Day. We just had burgers and went for a drive in the hills. And I celebrated 1 year on YouTube, and I did a giveaway for that. And yeah, so much else happened that week. This is a really... Oh, I'm not too sure about using the date covers with this as well, but it's super bright. and punchy for Valentine's Day. Next we have this gorgeous kit Come What May from Shop Jessica Harts, and I loved this. I cut the checklist down to 3 and there were still the boxes, and then I put a thing in each sort of section up there. I was sick though for most of the week, so that put a damper on some of my plans, but I thought this was a really cute week and I was really happy with it. We had sort of a movie weekend, so I did like watch Keanu and Moana, so that was really awesome. So I enjoyed that week. I thought it came out really cute and girly and feminine. So then we go into March. That's just another of the notes kits, and then a really pretty mint green picture there. This was a Caress Press kit and I thought it was really light actually. So I decided to do the one thing a day again because I felt like it brings a bit more punch to the spread because I didn't have much to actually put in. So yeah, I just wrote stuff in as I went along. It was Heidi's birthday this month, so we'll get into that. So the first one, I loved this kit from Caress Press. This was my ultimate favorite of all the ones that people had come out with, but I think I totally messed it up. I hate this. I hate the writing I had to do in the end. I don't know, it just looks so messy and blurred, and I don't actually like the double box, and bleh. So I was really unhappy every time I look at this because I adore this kit, but I really don't like how it came out. So I'm sad. But oh well. I think this was actually my first time tutoring, so these are my first classes that I taught, which was scary as hell. But I did it. I taught the whole semester. Didn't miss anything, so I was really happy with myself with that. But yeah, I was not happy with how this came out in the end. And so you can see how I sort of changed it up the next week because this is so beautiful. It's minimalist. It's just, I love it. This is Odd Loop Princess Kit. I just love the way this came out. I used a Rapunzel Japan Disney Store washi down the bottom, which I got from the Disney store. And then I just had some half boxes, some other little labels. Yeah, I just really wanted it simple and have all my princesses at the top. I don't care for Belle really, so all of these are at the top. Jasmine is my all-time favorite. So yeah, I just thought this was such a gorgeous kit this week. I was really happy with it. Yeah. And my abstract for my London conference was accepted this day. We had International Women's Day, which is why I used the princess kit. But yeah, I was actually really happy with this, so it was a good week, and you can really tell how I sort of fought back from the week before. Then we kind of get into busyness again. This is White Deer Stationery St. Patrick's Day kit, and it was like the Frappuccino from Starbucks kind of look, and I love this. I love, oh, her paper's so soft, just like Odd Loops. Maybe it's the same paper. It feels very similar, the premium matte, and I just really wanted to use this because I love the look, just the visual look of the Starbucks Frappuccino. I don't know why, but I do. And it was Heidi's second birthday, so I put that up here. I wish I could have done a birthday kit for her here, but you know, this year I wanted to do the Patrick's Day kit because I had it. I probably won't next year, so that works out. So yeah, that was this week, and it was mostly just teaching and other crud. That's where you'll find most of this half of the year is I got really sucked into teaching because it was my first time, and all my other kind of work fell by the wayside. But yeah, that was such a cool week. Now we bring another kit that I made, and this is a Story of Seasons or Harvest Moon kit, and I thought it was perfect because now March is actually autumn, and I wanted to blend it in with a sort of autumn kit, but it's still like hot and sunny in this time of the year. So that's what I did here, and I thought this turned out really pretty. In the game I ended up marrying her. So yeah, I had to include my potential wife. But yeah, it's based on a really fun 3DS game of farming and romance. So that's what I did. Yeah, I just put my checklist at the bottom and just sort of flipped my boxes, and I thought that looked really cool. But yeah, I loved this week. And then the backgrounds are just clip art that I bought off Etsy. I don't think much else happened this week, so we'll keep going. So now we're on to April. I made these note pages again, and I love this Waterhouse painting that I put here. So this monthly kit is Little Miss Papery because I love hydrangeas and I love purple. So pretty! I just love the way this one came out. And I used some Coffee Monsters Co. Emojis, school emojis to mark like the school stuff happening. I wrote no school here, that's because we weren't having any tutorials that week after Easter. But yeah, I thought this turned out really, really cute. I just love the colors. So we're getting like super into autumn here now in April, so I used this Hello Fall kit from Scribble Prints Co. with these amazing candy apples. I just love this. I had been waiting so long to use it, so I had to use it, and I think it turned out really awesome. And I mostly put my full boxes in the middle or in the bottom for the weekend, and I thought it turned out so good. And I put the little cutout sprinkles down the bottom of the weekend banner, which I thought looked amazing. So yeah, I was just really happy with this, and I used a lot of scribblers with this kit, even with the teaching one. Yeah, so I was really happy with that. And this little pumpkin also from Scribble Prints Co. I just wanted to bring in a little bit of Halloween, autumn, even though Halloween's not in March, obviously. Then the next week was Lachlan's birthday. He turned 29, so I used another kit from Scribble Prints Co. You can tell I really, really love that shop. There's excellent stickers, and they work for me, so I used that this week to mark his birthday. And it was also one of my best friends Kirsty's birthday, so that was really good too. There was a chain morning tea on that morning, so it was a busy week actually. I went to the physio, I did tutorials, and then in the weekend we played Witcher 3, which was really great. But yeah, I thought this was such a beautiful kit, and I think, yeah, really, I love putting the dragon here. Yeah, I think this turned out to be really good. Fun kit for his birthday. Then the next week, is this it? Yeah. The next week was Easter. Yes, it was Easter on the Sunday. So I used this kit from Hello Petite Paper called Bunny. Just gorgeous. I love these vintage bunnies. And I used some Simply Gilded washi there to go with it, and I thought it looked amazing. I didn't have date covers that went with it, so I just put her washi strips up here and put the numbers, and that was it, and I thought that looked so cool. But I think this kit came together really, really well. I love it. Super good. I didn't actually celebrate Easter, so I just had a happy Easter, but I thought, and Dad came over that weekend, but that's like the celebration. But otherwise, that's really all I got. I just thought this kit turned out so gorgeous and pretty and cute. Then the next week I used Scribble Prints Co. again and the weekend kit. Yeah, because I really wanted to chill. I had a really bad day on Wednesday. I wrote here. Yeah. I find a lot of the times I have a bad day on Wednesday, but if I make myself go into work, I'm too busy and in public to have a bad day. So yeah, I try to go to work on Wednesdays nowadays. But I thought this kit was really pretty, and I was doing the checklist full boxes. Oh yeah, and I didn't like the quote full box. I used one of the big Deco Girls and some washi and some more of the Deco Roses to build my own here, and I thought it turned out so pretty. I love it. So that was this week. Then I used this Glam Planner Rainy kit, which was this was a subscription kit. I just really adored the colors and all the designs, so I put that there for a rainy autumn week, but it's still cute, not too autumn. So yeah, I think this turned out pretty well, and I used her little teenies to go with it. And we started playing Persona 5 here, so I guess we finished Witcher since his birthday. But we started playing Persona 5. So now we're getting into May, and I sort of did this doodle monthly thing here. Look how long I've been trying to get that chapter done. Ugh, I'm so stupid. Oh well. But yes, that's what I did. I was inspired by Fox and Cactus Emma, so I did it as well. I thought that was really fun to mark the month. And then I just used this cool pin-up for my art. Then the monthly kit is Planet Gems, which I just loved the black. I just thought it was so different for the black, so I had to pick this up. And then Lachlan went to Brazil for a conference this week, and I had my last tutorials, and Twin Peaks returned, and Mother's Day, so that was and Star Wars Day, so that was a pretty big month. The research essays came in as well for my students, so I had to mark them across this time as well. So here is another kit that I made myself for Star Wars Day, and it's a kit of the Star Wars ladies. So we've got General Leia up here, and throughout we've also got Rey, Padme, and I put in a Jinn because why not? They all deserve to be in the kit. So that's what I did for Star Wars, and then I just dispersed with these Star Wars munchkins from Once More With Love. So adorable. I thought they went perfectly down here with my Star Galaxy washi, the little spaceships. So yeah, I thought this turned out really, really cool. And then Lachlan left that day to Brazil. Then this week I used a mixture of Winter Blooms and Foxy from Two Little Bees. And I did that thing with the full boxes through the middle, and this was both for autumn, the end of autumn, and also Mother's Day. And I used this cool sticker from Happy Planner just to sort of, it's like on a clear backing, so it looks really neat and part of the sticker, I think. And Lachlan came home this day. But I thought this turned out really, really pretty. And I just put together all my favorite full boxes from the two kits and my favorite girls, and I thought that turned out really well because they were about the same kind of designs and colors. So with Foxy being a bit warmer, so I used more of the Foxy stuff than the Winter Blooms. Then we have full on autumn, and I didn't film this, I'm afraid. But this was the XOXO kit from Scribble Prints Co. And I loved this one. I just love how graphic and in your face it is. And the black and the rich oranges and reds and yellow. So good. I love this. I used a Fox and Cactus Little Witch Girl because this tutorial week was on the witch hunts, because it was a course on early modern history, so I had to use the little witch girl. I loved that. And then I had to finish marking essays for another thing. Lots of marking in this week, and then the witch tutorials. I didn't mark anything in the movie marquee, which is a bit sad, but yeah, I love this girl as well. So cute. Yeah, I thought this turned out really well. I loved how graphic it was. Then, even though this is like the end, literally the last week of autumn, I used a Hello Autumn kit from Glam Planner with the I really liked this double box actually. And I thought this was actually really clean and pretty kit to use. And then my mum visited, so I used like the Mother's Day stickers from Glam Planner there. But yeah, I just thought this was gorgeous. And I had this little teeny with, well, Bippity with the pumpkin spice latte and a pumpkin in her hair, so I used that. So perfect. We binge watched the last season of Sense8. I bought new shoes, but they weren't like these kind of shoes, they were sneakers. And I had my very last tutorials this day. Such a big week, and I just have a little getting drunk wine Bippity, because I was just like, yes, finally. And on the same day my new Erin Condren planners were delivered, so this was a good week. I think it turned out gorgeous, and I totally loved it, and I have an actual plan with me on this one. Then we get into the last bits. I'm sorry this video is really long. This is why it's good to get 6 months done. But here is June, and I think most of June is already in a flip through, so I'm going to do it pretty quick. But it's a flip through of my UK trip. So you can see here my another doodle that I flew to the UK. I use a Scribble Prints coat monthly, even though it's mermaids and all pretty and summery, and it was going into winter. Actually, I spent the majority of this month in the UK, as you can see here. So I spent most of it in summer in England. So and it was actually a huge heat wave that day, that week. I think here in the actual the day of the summer begins, it was incredibly hot. So this actually turned out pretty useful in the end. But I adored the papers, so I had to use it. So this first week here, I made my own kit using multicolor. I got multicolor leftovers. These are leftovers. That's multicolor. And then I used a glitter sampler to do the glitter headers. And then I brought in a DC superheroes sticker book of all the Wonder Womans and sort of stuck her in to mark that the Wonder Woman film came out. Loved it. Such an amazing film. If you haven't seen it, you have to go see it now. It's still in the cinema in America, I believe, so it's still making money. It's awesome. So definitely go check out Wonder Woman. I really love the way this came out, and I used this Constellation Star Washi from Simply Gilded, and yeah, I love the way this came out, and I thought it turned out perfectly. Lots of white space, but once it was filled in, I just think it looks really effective. Then is the first week of my trip, and I used Adventure from Scribble Prints Co. So this is all in my other flip through, so you can go look for that in my channel. But yeah, so this is when I went to England, and I went out to Reading and Berkshire. And then my first week at the archives using Scribble Prints Co. Secret Garden. Then the next week, and then I went my last week of archive, and then off to London. I used this White Deer Stationery Mrs. Darcy kit. I had a bad day on Sunday, but otherwise it all was pretty good. I didn't do anything really in my notes pages for July because I just marked a list of the TV I had to catch up on when getting home, and we did for most, except we still haven't caught up in Elementary and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but we will once some TV is finished. But that is the end of this flip through. We're now into July. Obviously it's past, it's August, but we have to see July to December next year, I guess. Yeah, that's the next time I'm doing a flip through. So that was the first half of the year. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Please subscribe if you want to see Plan With Me's and many more like the ones I had in here. And also to keep an eye on this giveaway of a whole planner and my own drawn cover. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!